All right, we're doing a triple threat review, and I chose randomly these three elite figures. And so let's start from the left. I wanted to go over this Kevin Nash figure from Ringside Collectibles, including a head swap because the scan that it came with didn't really match the attire. So there we got Kevin Nash with the NWO painted belt. And this figure kind of brings me back to the Toy Biz days when they had their toy line of WCW figures. And I had a Kevin Nash figure that had the exact same outfit, the same attire and everything. The head scan kind of looks similar. And but the funny thing about the WCW Toy Biz figure was the tassels on the pants extended way beyond where the pants are. So it was actually as if it was blowing the tassels. It had like a windy effect, as if a fan was blowing the tassels. And I kind of found that funny. I wish I had the toy. I don't have the Toy Biz version to make the comparison, but you could easily find it by Googling it, or any search engine should pull up the Kevin Nash Toy Biz figure. And so this figure is pretty cool. I like it. The attire was necessary. The black and red Nash. Although I would have preferred it say NWO. I know he had a attire that had NWO decal on the shirt, but this one has his last name on it. So I don't have Scott Hall to complete the outsiders. So I do have a Razor Ramon though. Anyway, on to the next figure. This is a Elite 34, I believe it is. Rock. I believe it's the Elite 34 line. And he's complete with his title accessory. This is when they introduced the new title belt in the toy line. And he has a gold and black trim trunks. I gave him some custom paddings. As opposed to original pads he came with, I customized the pads. And yeah, this is pretty up-to-date Rock. I think this is like the most current Rock you could get in the Elite line. I'm not sure if they released any. Yeah, they actually did release the current Rock look afterward. But for some reason, the Rock, they keep revamping his 1999, early 2000 look before he had the tribal tattoo, before he went Hollywood. They seem to keep going back to that Rock. I guess that's the iconic version of the Rock. So they keep producing figures, and he even appears in video games. And this current Rock, I don't think there's that many of him. I know there's a lot of basic figures of this current Rock, but as far as elites, I think he comes. This is his most current look in wrestling attire, and then they came up with the Rock with his street gear, which he usually wears during his promos and his returns. The Rock is not that active of a performer nowadays. He comes every now and then to have a match, but basically, so anyway, this Elite 34 is the most current Rock you could probably get. I don't know if they ever released him with the well, yeah, they have the beard version of the Rock where he has his beard, because sometimes he rocks a beard, not a beard, a goatee. He usually has a goatee sometimes, and yeah, so that's the Rock. And to the third contender, this is Hulk from the Legion of Doom. And Hulk, this is the last Hulk figure I believe that they did. And I don't think Mattel no longer has his contract, so they're not able to produce any more Legion of Doom figures or Road Warrior figures. And as you can tell, all these figures came with, well, Legion of Doom, he didn't have a title, but he is a tag team champion in my figure fed, so I gave him the tag team title. And yeah, this is my triple threat review. I feel like I could have, I should have gotten Animal to complete the Legion of Doom. I have Animal, but the Road Warrior version of him from the Legends 1 line. And I missed out on Animal from the Elite line that, completes this set. And nowadays, these figures are going for high prices on the secondary market, unfortunately. And that's how it works. Once you miss out on retail, you have to suffer the damages of paying secondary market fees for, hard to find items, especially when it comes to elite figures. It's very complicated. But as a collector, to complete these sets, and so, nowadays what I do, I go to Five Below and keep my fingers crossed that they have something new because, you can't go wrong with a $5 Elite figure, especially brand new. So that's the best way to go about collecting nowadays because we don't really have that many markets distributing these figures. We have Target, Walmart, but rarely do they carry anything. Anyway, I'm going off in tangents, and that's what I usually do. But yeah, what do you guys think? Who will win in the triple threat match between these three? I would go with, man, I would say Hawk, but Hawk, he seemed out of it at times, so I would say The Rock definitely. That's why he's centered in this in this video piece. So as you could tell, he has the WWE title. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will be keeping up to date with my figure reviews. I'll do another triple threat in the upcoming weeks. Stay tuned.